You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
The Cell games in Dragon Ball Z left us with so many memories of Goku's battle against Cell and Gohan's ascension in becoming the warrior that everyone knew he could be, and with Perfect Cell being destroyed by the end, what if I told you that in an alternate timeline, Cell wasn't the one who lost, but instead, he was the one who won? In this alternate Dragon Ball Z fan manga special, we take a look at a world where Perfect Cell won and the outcome and effect he would have on those around him after he was finished dealing with Gohan. As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single upload. And if you guys love and enjoy Dragon Ball and cannot wait to see more, then be sure to go on ahead and slap a big fat like down below by giving this video a big thumbs up, along with checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where there you will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to take a minute to go on ahead and check that playlist out located down below as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Z Perfect Cell alternate manga chapter special, with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan having to be shown in the middle of a beam struggle with Perfect Cell, and with Piccolo, Krillin, Vegeta, and even Goku looking on in the afterlife. It would appear that Gohan is now beginning to run out of power, as Goku went along to cry out, "Don't give up, Gohan!" As Perfect Cell is shown visibly struggling against Gohan, Cell went along to comment, "How boring. Give my regards to Goku. Now die." And you can see Gohan's right arm is beginning to shake, because with only one arm left, it's as clear as day that Gohan simply can't hold back Perfect Cell's Kamehameha. As he then pays the ultimate price in then having to be overcome by Perfect Cell's Kamehameha, we then bear witness to the absolute death of Gohan without the assistance of Vegeta, without the assistance of his father. Little by little, we get to see how Gohan is beginning to fade into the wind. At this point, there was nothing that anyone could have done to save this kid from dying. And with his father looking on in the afterlife as King Kai cries out, "Gohan has been defeated," in a fit of rage, Goku instantly transforms into Super Saiyan. As we go back to Earth, we then get to observe how Cell is rejoicing in his victory as he goes on to comment, "Now I'm much stronger than before. And it's all thanks to Goku and Gohan." So, Cell not only confirms that he is stronger than how he ever was before, but this was it. With Goku and Gohan now, and with Cell being stronger than how he ever was before, there is no one left on the battlefield that could physically stop him. And with Piccolo crying out, "No, Gohan!" Krillin went on to comment, "First Goku. And now," and Vegeta is the only one here that seems to be the only person that could even remotely stand the chance in competing against Cell, but even then, he's still significantly weaker when compared to Cell, as Vegeta went along to comment, "Shit, it's all over. Damn, Cell came back with much more power than Gohan." As Yamcha went along to comment, "We can't do anything to stop him," with Tien stating, "We couldn't change our destiny." And with Trunks on the ground, the only remaining fighters are Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and Vegeta. And with Cell standing proudly, he then went along to tell everyone, "There's no reason to keep showing off my true power. And as there are no more challengers in the Cell games, I'll keep my promise. I'm going to destroy the world." And I love how Perfect Cell only acknowledges the fact that his only true contenders were Goku and Gohan, and given the fact that they're no longer around, Cell doesn't have the need to use his power anymore, even if there are several fighters remaining on the battlefield. We then get to observe how Cell puts his hands together as he goes on to cry out, "Kame!" And with Vegeta visibly shaken, Hercule goes on to cry out, "What the hell is going on?" This trick is too real, as we get to see how each of the Z fighters' bodies are trembling because they're scared. They have no idea what to do because right now this is it. This is the end of everything. As Tien went along to comment, there's nothing we can do. This is the end. As Krillin replied, all we can do is watch. And watch they do, because Cell is not stopping and formulating this Kamehameha, as Piccolo is also standing there as he goes on to say to himself, damn it, Gohan, he didn't have a chance. Acknowledging the fact that the very kid that he helped raise since he was a child is now gone. But Piccolo wastes no time because he immediately charges on in as everyone begins to ask, Piccolo, what the hell is he thinking? And as Piccolo gets in front of Cell, Piccolo goes on to cry out, Cell, don't think that this is over so easily. Which instead of acknowledging the fact that there's nothing they can do against Cell, instead of acting like a coward, Piccolo instead chooses to fight. Even if the odds are stacked against him, Piccolo refuses to go down so easily because instead he chooses to fight. And with Piccolo then raising his power level and getting buffer as he's beginning to raise his energy, Cell immediately goes on to say to himself, what is that fool thinking? Has he gone crazy? Because rather than accepting his death, Piccolo is choosing to fight instead, which is something I do believe Piccolo would do if this circumstance actually took place. And with Krillin standing there trying to make up his mind, he went along to say to himself, Piccolo, I get it. He's frustrated because he couldn't do anything. He doesn't want to stop fighting. Even though he can't win, it's his way of telling Cell that he hasn't given up. As Vegeta also went along to say to himself, that idiot, he saw Kakarot surrender and Gohan die. How does he expect to win? And with Piccolo putting his hands together in what seems to resemble that of the Hellzone grenade, Cell laughs in Piccolo's face as he goes on to tell him, very well, I'll play your little game. And with Piccolo not wasting any more time, he proceeded to fire a massive energy blast directly up at Cell, but Cell being the monster that he is, all he ended up doing was stick his hand out as he retaliated by firing a blast of his own, and with Krillin having to stand there, he went along to comment, Piccolo, even if it's useless, I'm with you. As only then Krillin is charging up for his own Kamehameha, acknowledging the fact that, hey, even if they die, they at least went down swinging. So, as Krillin's Kamehameha joins in with Piccolo to try to stop Cell, Cell immediately begins to laugh as he goes on to acknowledge, the two of you are there, the more fun this will be. So Cell's not really concerned because he knows that he got this in the bag. And with Vegeta looking on, agitated and shaken, he goes on to comment, first Piccolo and now that bald idiot, as Yamcha also takes it upon himself to acknowledge this by also turning towards Tien. With Yamcha looking on, Tien went on to comment, a long time ago we were all enemies, but now we're fighting together. Somehow we've become friends, and that's why now, no matter what happens, I won't give up. I'll put every last drop of energy into this attack. Yamcha, it was a pleasure to fight alongside you and the others this entire time. And with Tien putting his hands together for the Tri-Beam, it was such a sentimental moment for Tien to share with Yamcha because it's true, every single one of them at some point started off as bitter enemies, and now for everyone to band together in this moment of desperation to do what they can against a seemingly unstoppable enemy, Tien is going to risk it all just to simply prove a point. And with Yamcha smiling, he also joins in the fight by charging up for a Kamehameha of his own, and the only person that isn't doing anything right now is Vegeta, as he went along to say to himself, that asshole's just playing around. Damn it, Cell! So while everyone is charging up for an attack to directly aim at Cell, Cell's laughing. He's not concerned at all, as the only other Super Saiyan on the battlefield that remains is Vegeta, as Vegeta went on to cry out, damn it! Don't toy with us! And with Piccolo acknowledging that Vegeta is now joining in, Vegeta sticks his hands out as he puts them together and calling out for the final flash. Only then, Vegeta fires this final flash, with Cell then visibly looking a tad bit concerned, but not so much so because the only threat on the battlefield right now is Vegeta, but barely. And as of course we get to see how the blast overtakes Cell, Tien goes on to comment, Vegeta joined our attack. Chiaotzu, I'm sorry. And with Tien being the first person to die on the battlefield, Roshi and Tien sense this as Master Roshi comments, "An energy, Tien Shinhan's energy has disappeared." With Chiaotzu crying, Piccolo looks on over, and the first person to die via exhaustion was Tien. And with Krillin looking on, he went along to comment, "Tien died. Today is turning into a nightmare," but through the smoke, we get to see how Perfect Cell is visible without any scratches on him, as Cell went along to tell Krillin, "Your hope that your combined attack would hurt me had been fun. I was only playing. You know what? Tien was smarter than the rest of you. He died before I can kill him." And with Krillin looking up at Cell, he went on to say to himself, "I don't have any energy to escape." And with Cell looking down, he went along to tell Krillin, "He caused me a lot of problems when I was trying to absorb number 18. I was thinking of torturing him for a while for his audacity, but now I won't be able to play with him." As Krillin tells Cell, "You're a monster," Cell takes it upon himself to stick his hand out directly in front of Krillin's head, as Cell wastes little time in disintegrating Krillin. He kills Krillin right before everyone's eyes, and as he does so, Cell goes on to laugh and stating, "Ha! Not a trace of Baldy." As Piccolo says, "Damn it, Cell," Cell transports himself to Yamcha, as only then Yamcha looks down with Cell looking up at him with his eyes locked on Yamcha's face. He went along to tell him, "I shouldn't dirty my hands with garbage like you," but Yamcha still attempts to attack, as of course Yamcha takes the first swing. Cell catches Yamcha's punch as he goes on to tell him, "What were you trying to do? You can only hurt me in your dreams." As he then proceeds to break Yamcha's hand, Yamcha goes on to comment, "He's broken my hand," with Cell telling him, "Pay attention." And with one easy kick, we get to see how he kicks Yamcha away, as of course Cell then goes on to tell Yamcha, "Playing with you is too boring. You don't deserve to play with me, you trash. Your fragile body is easy to break. It's time for you to reunite with your pathetic friends. Go to hell, you good for nothing." As Cell shoots a death beam right through Yamcha's heart, this is now becoming a nightmare for Piccolo and Vegeta because they are the only ones left on the battlefield, and with Yamcha bleeding out with his heart having to literally get blown out of his chest, Cell then goes on to comment, "A sad end for the defenders of Earth. I have to admit that you fought to the end even though you knew that you didn't have a chance." As Piccolo went on to comment, "I don't have any energy left to do anything, and even if I did, it wouldn't do any good. It's harder to accept everything is doomed." And with Cell walking on by, he went along to acknowledge, "Well, only 2 left," as Vegeta went along to tell Cell, "Damn monster, when you die, I'll see you in hell." As Cell first focuses on Piccolo, he went along to tell him, "Hey Piccolo, I have good news for you. I've decided not to kill you because I want to bring out my maximum power." As Piccolo puts this into question, he goes on to ask, "What? What the hell is he thinking?" As Cell responds, "As I said, I'll unleash my maximum power, and I need to see the look on your face when you witness it. I'll also destroy the solar system, but first, I have to thank my friend Vegeta." With Piccolo asking the solar system, Cell continues, "See ya." And as he teleports directly in front of Vegeta, Vegeta goes on to comment, "That asshole's coming over here," but before Vegeta could do anything, Cell quickly punches Vegeta in the gut as Vegeta goes down on his knees. As only then Cell grabs onto Vegeta's head as he slowly lifts him from the ground. Cell then went along to tell him, "You were always a joke, Vegeta. No matter how much you tried, you could never be as good as Goku." As the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, we've seen many alternatives to what could have happened with Perfect Cell and the Cell games, but this was brutal, and I love the fact that everyone actually tried to attack Cell in not giving up from the jump, because it was so easy just to accept the fact that Cell was going to kill them, but instead they tried anyway. So I really enjoyed the level of detail here, and the fact that even Vegeta, knowing the fact that he didn't have enough power to actually stop Cell, actually tried to do something in this situation to help. So I really love the overall direction of this, but I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you guys feel about seeing everyone get picked off one by one and essentially being killed off by Cell minus Tien? What are your overall thoughts on what could have happened if Cell actually defeated Gohan during those moments? Would he have done the same thing, or do you guys believe that something different could have happened? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Tune back in for the next video. Thank you all so much for your time. I really enjoyed this, but I want to know if this actually happened. What do you guys think would be the end result? Thank you all once more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, someone? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate! Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!